Hey, what's up guys? Hope you're having a great day. It's another day, another tech, and this is the Lenovo Yoga Book. I have the carbon black YB1 X91F model. It comes with a lot of accessories. First, there's a stylus with 3 real pens. The stylus feels like it's made out of metal, but it is actually plastic. Next, there's a SIM ejector tool to either expand your memory or insert a nano SIM. It's funny how I paid $1,000 for my laptop, it's the Lenovo 920, and it didn't come with any of these accessories, but this Lenovo Yoga Book, which I only paid $400 for, comes with a cleaning cloth. I really needed a cleaning cloth. Alright, next is a notebook. This is a special notebook because you can use this and write with a real pen on the Yoga Book. Then there's the power adapter and not a USB Type-C charging cable. It is in fact a micro USB charging cable. First impression, the Yoga Book feels like a quality product. It has a good weight so it doesn't feel cheap. The outer shell is completely made out of metal and it also has that beautiful hinge. The 360-degree hinge on the Yoga Book lets you prop it to whatever position you wish. I am really digging the stealthy matte black look. It looks good on any table. On the left side of the book, there's a speaker, a micro HDMI port, a nano SIM or a micro SD card slot, and then the micro USB charging port. Then on the right side, there's a 3.5mm headphone jack, the volume buttons, another speaker, and the power button. Opening it up, there's a pretty big 10.1-inch display. It is an IPS panel with a resolution of 1920 by 1200. Unfortunately, the bezels are on the big side. The touchscreen is responsive, and using the book in tablet mode is made easy thanks to the big bezels. The Yoga Book is 0.38 inches thick and weighs in at 1.5 pounds. To open up the device, you're going to need 2 hands since it is magnetically shut. The first thing I noticed when I opened up the Yoga Book was the keyboard. It was missing. Lenovo calls it the Halo keyboard. It is a touch-sensitive keyboard that can also turn into a sketchpad. The virtual buttons are just as big as a regular keyboard. They are evenly spaced out and pretty easy to type on. Typing on this was something I had to get used to. It's similar to typing on an iPad. If you're going to be doing a lot of typing, then this shouldn't be first on your list. Typing on this won't be as fast as typing on a regular keyboard, but it is very sensitive and works every time. I didn't have to put much pressure on the keyboard for it to register my touch. Backlighting tries to make it feel like a real keyboard, and every time you press a key, it will vibrate. I was happy to find out common keyboard shortcuts still worked on the Yoga Book. What makes up for this touch-sensitive keyboard is the Sketchpad experience. The performance was snappy most of the time, thanks to its 1.4 GHz quad-core Intel Atom X5 Z8550 processor and 4 GB of RAM. Okay, let me breathe. I only noticed some stutters here and there while I was doing very heavy multitasking, but on a day-to-day use, this keeps up with pretty much everything I do. What don't I like about the Yoga Book? Well, I don't like how easily it gets scratched. I was taking videos of the book on my desk, then it slid around a couple of times. I look on the bottom and I find scratches. I hate it when I find new scratches. It's like looking at your body and you find a cut and you don't even know how it got there. Another thing is the trackpad. It's a little too slow and small for me. If I had a choice, I would go with the real trackpad all day. This tablet slash laptop slash ultrabook has 2 cameras. A 2 megapixel sensor on top of the screen and a 8 megapixel component on the bottom. 8 megapixels sounds good, but go ahead and take a look at the pictures, then you'll know why it wasn't made for taking photos. The pictures have a lot of noise and they look a bit too soft. But nonetheless, this has a camera that works. Using the Sketchpad for taking notes and drawing is fun, but it's not as good as the real deal. You can use a real pen and paper on the Sketchpad while it simultaneously shows up on the Yoga Book, but I still don't like the fact that I can't use the stylus on the screen. I had to make a separate Microsoft account just to use the Sketchpad feature. The 8500 mAh battery is more than enough to give me a full day of use. Just make sure you have a charging cable because it's gonna take a while for it to charge up. It takes about 3 hours for it to charge from 0 to 100%, with the original Lenovo charger of course. That's it for this video. Thank you for watching. Let me know what you think about the Lenovo Yoga Book. Do you like the keyboard? or would you get a regular laptop with a regular keyboard?